There comes the switch. And wait, can I pause right here? I think there's a really interesting case to be made that if you can just get an early armadillo to level 2 and a hyena, and then you just run, forget the German Shepherd, just run summons at the back. I think that build like is almost a guaranteed win because look, everything just ends up trading. Hello friends and welcome to the summon build, but the new variation, the way that all the cool kids are running. So summons, they're a tale as old as Super Auto Pet's time, and you think summons, you think horse. And I'm here to tell you, not anymore. You might be thinking turkey. Been strong for years upon years. I say no, we are leaving that in the past. And then you might say, what about the Jersey Devil? That's quite a good new unit. I say, even though it's only been out for a month or so, the Jersey Devil is a relic of yesteryear. Already, because this is what the cool kids are doing. Hyena, armadillo. So if you saw my video from the other day, I was using armadillo and hyena to try to make a 1-1 German Shepherd viable. And then you saw at the start of this video, I would have played the clip where I was hypothesizing, if we forgot about the 1-1 German Shepherd gimmick, is it actually a good build? And I made the bold proclamation that I thought it might be a guaranteed win. And based upon my approximately 10 runs of research, it is not a guaranteed win, but it's pretty strong. At least strong enough that you can feel good about running it. I'll say that. So here we are in the early game. Stork is like, whoa, wait, why is that balloon running away? Some of these visual glitches scare me a little bit, if I'm being honest. So Stork early game, obviously viable, and then the pack, if I can show you one more time, it has a lot of like very functional summon units. In fact, I didn't change the pack at all from the other video. It could be optimized even better. And funnily, I'm using ferret scaling in this video, which is not good gold efficiency, but this is Rev GT. When am I ever gold efficient? We peel into a giraffe. Why not take a little buff, Mr. Why does that balloon keep doing that? At least, like, let it float up into the sky as a symbol of, like, hope and mystery. You know when balloons go up in the sky? Do you feel happy or sad when you see balloons going into the sky? Because it's sort of a mixed emotion sort of thing, right? There's something like peaceful and pleasing and optimistic about a balloon floating away, but then you remember the potential that a child has accidentally let go of it. And they're definitely not seeing the bigger picture. They're seeing their balloon fly away, actually. What was I talking about? Ferret scaling. Getting 1-1 buffs, 2-2 buffs from my balloon. Not great value, but you know, it is what it is. In comes the double Babussi. And the Babussis got the memo. They both hit the ferret. Thank you for coming. 34 socks. Love your build. Ghost Kitten tanks the hits. And now the build starts to cook because we can now level up into the units we need. Do we level up is the question. Just played this run 10 minutes ago. I can't remember, but there we go. We do. We find the armadillo. We need this to level 2 as soon as possible. Why do I put... I guess... Not great order. And look, if I'm being honest, the team I'm facing here, not a great team. And this is why the bad order is gonna come back to bite me, because my weasel doesn't die. So what were you thinking, Rev? I don't know. I was sitting in bed after work. I had my doona. I actually have a lot of things to do after recording this video. But I took like a 1.5 hour break and I was sitting in bed with my little blankie up to here and I had a creaming soda. Sugar-free creaming soda from Kirk's. And it's safe to say I wasn't in my most locked-in mode. So it's probably a miracle that I haven't made more misplays to this point. This guy's team is questionable at best. And he's going to lose. Comfortably, actually. So here we go. Turn 9. 3 health remaining. Shaping up quite well. Babussi level. Hydra will be valuable. But we're actually in no rush. Or maybe we do bring it in. Okay, I guess we do. And you can run a normal German Shepherd with this squad and it's going to be kind of nasty. I think it's reasonably viable. Unfortunate here. This is the... you run the risk when you're running the armadillo before the hyena comes in that you're just going to give health to units that benefit from it. But look, you can do this and run some risk, or you can go run turkey and think you're good. You know? I was about to say potato, but that's not the situation you'd use that. Now we have the hyena. Chuck a banana on the lad, and it doesn't need to level. Level 1 is all we need. And there we go. There's the first trigger. If you didn't see my video from the other day, in comes the health. Big health, and then, as you can see, it's already happened to the Hydra. The hyena does a little switchy. Health. Now it's attack. And this is the logic behind it, right? Now, theoretically, all units on the field should trade. Unfortunately, this guy has a Spino and just gets over the line. But that's the theory. Everything ends up, once the armadillo and the hyena have done their thing, everything ends up with really high health. Really high, sorry. Everything on the field has really, like, stupidly high attack. Meaning everything should trade, and then my summons get the win for me. Case in point right here. Trade. I've got summons galore. I get a Kappa, kind of scary. Kind of doesn't matter. We had Hydra in reserve. This is the build. What is the downside of this build? The way that I'm running it anyway, no scaling. Like, no, we're not scaling here at all. And in fact, we're just rolling a lot, unfortunately. Hydra's getting buffed. So you could theoretically still have space for a scaler if you want. This Babussi is not long for my world. Big attack trades. And we're gonna see, it's Draw City. Not our city, Draw City. So theoretically you could get rid of the baboon slot could be a wide scaler, but I wanted 3 summon pets alongside my 2 turkey replacements. I don't know, Super Auto Pets commentary is always odd, but especially when you're running units like this. Here come the high attack trades, but I've got summons and you don't. Nice behemoths. Get absolutely mashed on. So, at this point, let's talk about the weakness of this build. There is one archetype that this build gets crushed against, and it's heavy starter battle snipes. Because you can, if I go back to the start, any of my back 3 units getting sniped is a disaster. So we just have to hope that's not the case. Here comes the high attack. See, you can get a taste of it there, and you think we're gonna lose here. But insane Hydra, Hydra heads? I don't know, dude. Take a banana. And now everything's summoning. Scary. I'm really... Can I be honest, Eric? I'm really underwhelmed that this is your turn 15 team. A normal sniper team would have got the job done. Doesn't... In fact, it does. Our Hydra will be enough. Here come the trades. And while it was scary, we actually kind of win comfortably. And that's 8 wins. Is this just not like a more like pleasing way to run summons? I searched around on YouTube, and between that search and memory, I don't recall anybody else doing this. If somebody has, I'm sorry. But, oh, here we go. You think you're losing this at first glance, right? So, this battle was actually really incredible. Nice wolf trigger. It actually may have made the difference. Can we go back to that battle really quick? Don't know if you caught it. There's a 50-50 chance about what will trigger first, Kraken or Armadillo, because they both have 15 health. Kraken, I guess maybe it didn't matter, because either way I was getting a lot more health, but that health I got there ended up being enough to keep the Sabertooth alive. So good, man. And then we go on, we get the win. Now we're on 9 wins. I guess final thoughts about this build, really fun. And I'm pretty sure, like, Here's the thing, you can do the hyena armadillo thing with like lionfish or rooster, and it makes more sense. But this is sort of a fun variation, or like it's just a different take on summons. There's definitely like, I would say it's moderately powerful, the hyena armadillo synergy. I need to highlight this. We go against Extended Freezer, who I know watches the channel, and I've seen him running some super cool builds. And what do we face? We face the Ghost Kitten lineup. I respect this build so much. I hope you got the 10 wins on your side, Freezer. And while the battle is kind of close, as was the plan of the build, my summons will get us over the line. And there it is. The alternate, the new way to run summons. The cool kids way, I guess we'll call it. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought this was a really interesting mechanic. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.